My name is Amy Coe, and this is a chapter that I wrote with my co-author Sally Fincher over the course of several months about how to design studies in computing education research. And we started off with this basic question: how do we know what works in CS education? Well, partly we reflect on practice. This is what gives us critical insights about our students. But another way is science, of course, which is slower and often more certain and more explanatory. And so in this approach, we can uncover factors that reflection really can't. But because science is hard, this chapter teaches how to design good studies to try to do that science as carefully as possible. So we talk about how to find good research questions, how to read prior work that involves crafting a question and really grounding it in the prior work that's been done. We talk about how to judge whether a question is good and how to develop a clear argument for why a question is good. Is it interesting? Is it sound? Is it important? Is it novel? And then we talk about methods for answering the questions, for formulating methods that actually help us come up with a feasible, valid, and ethical way of answering that question, and then articulating that answer that we discover to prepare for things like peer review. So if you want to learn to read, evaluate, or conduct CS education research, read this chapter.